Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is the NFC playoff podcast. I don't fucking know what it's called. We're here as always. We're joined as always by Jack Tiernan. Jack, how you doing?
Good, Brian. I'm still sweating, honestly. That was a wild game.
I'm hyped. I'm
Me
absolutely
too.
hyped. That was insane. And shout out Matthew Stafford. Shout out Cooper Kupp. They fucking slayed the dragon that is Tom Brady, but not without a huge fight. What are your first thoughts?
Dude, I still haven't, it's been probably, an hour since the game ended, and I
Mm-hmm.
still can't really, put everything together. That was so absurd. Was it going to go to OT?
Mm-hmm.
Brady worked his Brady magic,
Mm-hmm.
as always, right? And then Matt Stafford tried to give the game. Matt Stafford honestly didn't play that badly at all, frankly,
No,
I think in the second half. The first half, he was electric.
not his
Second
fault
half,
that the Rams fumbled
no.
so much.
No, exactly. Who was that? Was Cam Akers, right? That fumbled
Yep.
that twice. So
Yep.
maybe
And
we
one
see some
from
more
Cooper
Sony Michelle.
Cup. So
Yeah, that was his first fumble on the season.
mhm.
Talk about an inopportune time to do it,
For
but
real, he made up for it though.
he did. He did. Literally, by the last drive was all him. That 60-yard drive, literally all Coop. So
So
that was wild. That was
And it
wild.
is funny. So, like Jack said, we're recording this about an hour after we were recording our Packers 49ers take during the game. It was 20-3, and I was like, well, I assume that Tom Brady has pulled some bullshit, and he did. He pulled
did.
some bullshit. As he's,
I'm waiting for the clip. Yeah, that's
yeah,
gonna be superimposed, I'm sure.
I'll put it in, but
Yeah. Yes.
or maybe I'll put it at the beginning and then cut
Sure.
to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, this man
I don't
is
even.
so
Yeah.
lucky. I don't even understand him.
I don't have words. I don't have words
Yeah.
at all. I just think, it becomes a point, and I think we've all realized this as just general football fans, that it's not. I don't even know if you can say it's luck anymore, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
don't know.
he wills this into his teammates. I don't know if it's just how he carries himself, how he speaks to them. I don't know, man. He's legendary. I think undisputed GOAT for sure. If this is it, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
This could. I don't know if you saw the flurries of reports coming out. Maybe this is it. He has to think about it. You have to think with going out at a loss like that leaves him hungry for more. But at the
I was
same
about
time,
to
he
say,
said,
if anything,
know,
the Rams just fucked us because they beat him in this
"If you give me
way, and
back."
now he's like, I can't end it this way. It can't
Not gonna
end
lie
like
to you.
this.
I know, so his contract is this is the most aggressive conspiracy theory I've ever thought of. I think, and I've had some wild ones from our
Okay.
NBA podcast. But my conspiracy theory is Tom Brady goes to the Green Bay Packers, and Aaron Rodgers comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it's going to be a fucking nightmare for the next however long they both play for. Right? I would just that's a very, very, very hot take. I don't think it happens. But could you imagine? Just the NFL would explode. It would
It
implode.
would- the NFC North and NFC South would be like, what the fuck?
I
Please
mean,
no.
I would. If it happens, you heard it here, right? So I want my credit. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we'll make sure that first reported on Wicked Good Sports.
Yeah,
No,
we'll see.
poo. So 27-13, Rams, doing great job. Long touchdown to Mike Evans. We get
Yeah.
a fumble by Cam Akers, and then a touchdown by Leonard Fournette on 4th and 1. It's 27-27, and I have to say at that point I was like, well, we're going to go to overtime, and Tom Brady will win this game.
Yep. Same.
That's not the case. Obviously, Rams were able to pull it back, but I've said for years when Tom Brady was terrorizing my favorite team and the AFC, I've had conversations with Patriots fans. I don't think you understand how much bullshit happens with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that this game will help them understand that this is what we've been seeing as not fans of him for years. He made a deal with the devil, very obviously, and bullshit just happens to him. I don't get it. It's not for me to understand. Maybe he's a god. Who knows?
Might be. At this point, I think it's safe to say he probably is. I just think he's been concealing it very well. So respect to him. And I guess they let him put on a football uniform still, which is kind of unfair to everybody else. But here we are.
He's like an Eternal. I don't know if you saw the Eternals, but he's got
Spot
some
on.
kind of power, and he's gonna be here forever. But this is huge for the Rams, obviously, and Matthew Stafford. Like, talk about rewriting legacies, huh?
I know. Dude, this dude deserves it. I drafted him in fantasy, honestly. So like I was up there for the ride. He was electric the first couple weeks. Kind of took a downturn in the latter half. But look, I think today was just that was his second playoff win ever, right?
Yep, his first one was last week, and now his second one's this week.
And none of these are with the Lions, which is tragic, honestly, for them. But like it just goes to show, if you give a good quarterback a good supporting cast, this is what they can do.
Yep. I mean, Matthew Stafford, he's had like 30 career game-winning drives. I don't think people give him enough credit for being as good at bringing teams back as he's been in his career. So this was not surprising to me that he did it. The more surprising part was that Tom Brady, like you said, didn't will it to not happen.
Somehow, right? Which, I mean, you have to go back and look at that Leonard Fournette touchdown, which I know it's 4th and 1 at that point. What were they on, the 9? I think it was.
Yeah, they were pretty close there. Yeah, like the 8. That's about where it was a contentious spot. So around the 9 or the 8.
And then that first down was on the 8. You have to wonder, like, should Fournette? This is such I don't know if you can go back and even think about this. Do you take the touchdown or do you kneel it at the 1? And you try to run one more play, you need to get it there, just so you don't give the Rams the ball back. But 42 seconds? It's improbable.
No, because they didn't have a timeout.
Right, that's what it was. That's right. No, you're right. You're right.
On that. If this is anyone's fault, it's Todd Bowles' fault for apparently blitzing and letting Cooper Kupp have one-on-one coverage against Antoine Winfield Jr. Like, no shade to Antoine Winfield Jr., a good young player, but like, I'm sorry, Cooper Kupp's the best receiver in the league right now, so that was unfair.
You had nobody back there, you're right. He was wide open. There's nobody to help out. You're right. I don't know what the play call was there. Like, why do you blitz that? Do you assume they're not going to run that, obviously? So, I mean, they're not doing dink and dump, like, out routes, Like, I don't know. I agree. That was a bad play call. It could have cost the Bucs a shot at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
know.
It's a lot of perplexing calls there, but obviously, if this is the end of Brady, good. I think I speak for all non-Buck fans out there, and maybe Patriots fans, but it's been a hell of a ride. Wish it could have been shorter.
Same.
But no, it's been great to watch. Obviously, like, I appreciate that he's the greatest of all time. I appreciate that I was able to watch him play. I appreciate him a lot more when he's commentating or something, though.
I just don't. Please retire, Tom. Please.
Yes, please.
We're
you
so
have nothing
done.
to prove.
Nothing to prove. I was texting a friend and she was like, "Dude, like he has like kids, right? Like, doesn't he want to hang out with them?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's like 45. Like, he needs to go like spend time with his friggin' family. Like, come on, man. Please go like be a dad or something."
Yeah, he's just like. For him, I bet he's just the kind of person who just cannot imagine life after football.
That's the thing.
Like,
yeah,
it's just like what is better than winning a Super Bowl? I don't know.
Like, that's everybody. Yeah, everybody's gonna love and support you forever. I mean, at the same time, like, he brought Tampa Bay there for a Super Bowl, so I think you have two
second,
places.
First in a little while.
Second, I'm sorry, that's true. Yeah.
That is that amazing defense erasure right there.
Forgot. Yep. Yeah, literally.
Brad Johnson erasure.
Yeah, like, poor dude. Like, that is so true. Thank you for that catch. I don't even. I mean, the dude is the GOAT. You're right. I think we can all appreciate him for what he is. Now, like, get on with your life and like give somebody else a shot.
Yeah, and so I guess that's looking forward for the Bucs. What do you think is going to happen next week, man? The 49ers have won 4 straight against the Rams. What can happen in the play? I know it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. It's a home game for Los Angeles. However, like, the last game of the season was also a home game for Los Angeles, and the 49ers fans took over the stadium. So we'll see what happens here. But What are your thoughts about next week? Who you got?
Man, I mean, Niners needed. It's just absurd to me that the Niners needed to win the last week of the season just to make the playoffs, and here they are now in the NFC Championship. So first and foremost, props to them, right?
Oh yeah, huge props.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's got to be a defensive game. I think Jimmy G just has to be a game manager as always. Unfortunately, doesn't really get to play superhero. Maybe he gets the opportunity to, and I think people do sleep on him, myself included, honestly, as like a dude who can make plays. But at the same time, I mean, he's not up there with like Tom Brady or even Matt Stafford. I think.
Yeah.
I think Rams win. I think it's probably. I don't want to say it's a blowout, but like I think it'll be a pretty like handy win. I think probably like 27-17, something like that.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I think, but like with like I think it'll be pretty much Rams all the way.
I think,
dude, that defense is electric.
Oh my God, that Von Miller trade was clutch for them this season. I mean, he had the strip sack that ended up turning into a ball over Matt Stafford's head, and the Bucs were further down the field than before, but like it's still a great play on its own. And yeah, no, Von Miller's insane. Aaron Donald is just unreal, just a scary man.
Scary man is accurate. He's like pretty short compared to everybody else too, but it doesn't matter.
But he's so jacked. His muscles are like huge.
His arm is like the size of my like upper thigh. Like it's absurd. Like and it's all muscle. Like it's absurd.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago, like before training camp, he posted a picture of himself shirtless, and it's like he's so thick, it's entirely muscle. Like he's just completely shredded, and it's like, how does this happen? How does a human being get there?
Dude with a chip on his shoulder probably for being too short. That's like what you always hear him talk about, right? He's like I mean, no hate on the short guys, right? Drew Brees, goat short guy. Yep. But like I don't know,
short king.
Short king, the king of the shorties. Like I would love to see Donald and Breeze personally. Anyway, I think I think props to Aaron Donald. He really is the centerpiece of that defense. You got Von Miller, you got Jalen Ramsey, even with the Mike Evans catch, right? Like that's still.
He got burned, but Mike Evans is one of the best in the game too. So it's gonna,
it's
gonna
like
happen.
You get it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think Rams for sure. I think they take this. And we have definitely a Rams Super Bowl appearance. I don't know what's going on in KC Bills right now, but I think that could go either way, honestly.
Love to see there. I think whoever wins that matchup will probably go to the Super Bowl from the AFC. Same. I said it before on my Bengals video that I did earlier today. Maybe I'm just underestimating the Bengals, and maybe that's where they want to be underestimated, as they have been all season. But we'll see. But yeah, I agree. Rams over 49ers. I think slam dunk, and I think if Matt Stafford wins the Super Bowl, we got to start talking about is this guy a Hall of Famer, because he has the stats. That was the knock about him before. He has stats for days and no postseason success, and now he's inching up there. So we'll see. And I mean, he's still relatively young too, so he's
30.
Still got some time.
Yeah. He's early mid-30s, I thought, right? I don't know. I got 33 right now. Ironically, 33. Born in Tampa, Florida. Fun fact.
Oh, hey.
That's a little wild. Yeah, I guess so. So I think you're right. I think he's got a couple years left. You play him with the Rams, I think he's good for a bit, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a good team, and we'll see what happens. But man, what a fucking game! I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Like, I've completely tanked any chance of making this monetizable, but.
It's okay. It's okay.
Not that we have enough subscribers yet for that anyway.
One day.
Yeah, we just need 10 times more subscribers. No big deal.
We're almost there.
Almost. All right, Jack. Anything else you want to add before we get on out of here?
Man, I don't know. I think I'm just looking forward to this, man. Props to Matt Stafford again. I think we can all be happy for him. But no, that's all I got.
I know. Props Matt Stafford. Rewriting his legacy before our eyes. Very exciting, and what a game. Where can we find you online?
Best place to find me is on Twitter, and that's @Jack_Tiernan. We'll have NFL takes, NBA takes, especially as we continue in the postseason. That's some fun stuff. Also follow my disc golf account, and that's @JackDiscGolfs. I played in a tournament this weekend. Again, I said it earlier. Say it again. I stunk. But we're gonna get it together and play better next weekend. So I'll have some content up for sure.
Absolutely. Go check him out there. You can follow me on Twitter @TheFakeBMar. This BMARR. This channel is on Twitter at Wicked Good Sport or at WG Everything. Main channel is youtube.com/Wicked Everything. This channel is youtube.com/Wicked Good Sports. Follow us on Instagram at Wicked Good Everything. Twitch, twitch.tv/Wicked Good Everything. TikTok, search Wicked Good Everything. Search Wicked Good Sports. Jack, thank you so much for your time.
Of course, Brian. Thank you.
And we'll see you all in the next one.